The reality is that guns should carry insurance. The real model for guns is an automobile model. Every gun should be registered. Every gun owner should be licensed. Every gun should carry insurance, and the insurance should be a function of how lethal the gun is. If it's a six-shooter, maybe you have to carry $400,000 of insurance. If it's a uh, semi-automatic that shoots 30 or 40 bullets a minute, maybe you have to carry $25 million of insurance. I also believe when insurance companies in the past tried to offer insurance, they were violently again attacked by the attack dogs at the NRA and the NRA membership, that were told that no one will do business with you at MetLife or whatever companies were going to offer insurance if you offer gun insurance. So that was immediately pulled. I don't believe that insurance companies should offer the insurance. I think that the right way to do this would be for the government or the state or the city or whatever government entity is to self-insure. They do it for medical costs. They do it for other types of costs. If they self-insure, they would turn a cost center, which is the $400,000 per gun homicide, and that doesn't even take into account the cost of gun assaults where someone survives. That's a huge number as well. Instead of that being a cost the taxpayers paid, it would be a cost that the gun owners paid, just as I don't pay for the car damage. If I'm not a driver, my money doesn't go to pay for the damage of cars, car accidents. So the point is that the gun owners would pay the premiums. The state would be the insurer. The state would get rid of a cost center and replace it with a profit center, because just like the insurance companies make a few bucks, not a few bucks, quite a few bucks on the insurance they sell, the states and governments would make money on the insurance they sold for the guns. To give you a feel for it, looking at Illinois has about 500 gun homicides a year at a cost of $500,000. That's $400,000 per gun homicide. You're looking at $200 million of taxpayer cost that comes out of the Illinois budget. Illinois could get rid of that $200 million cost every year and replace it with a profit. That way we could give more tax breaks to the rich. I'm being facetious, of course, but saving that money, of course, would mean we could spend it on needed social programs like schools, like food, like all kinds of safety net issues. All the kinds of things that we, quote, don't have the money for, unquote, because we're spending $200 million a year in Illinois to cover the cost of gun homicides. It's absurd.